Hello, I'm Dan Toffee and welcome to a brand new Fortnite video. Today I wanted to cover the new limited time mode called Solid Gold, which has been added into the game, and also give you my best loadout for it. If you haven't played Solid Gold yet, it's a squad only mode where all the weapons in the game are epic. You of course have all the basic meds and shields still in the game, but the only weapons that you are able to pick up are epics. This does make the game mode play a lot differently because there are some weapons missing, such as close quarter weapons like shotguns and some machine guns, as there isn't any epic variants of those at the moment. And it also plays differently because everybody has the same level of weapons, whereas in a normal game mode you might have a grey M16 and you come across a player with an epic scar. You're definitely going to lose that gunfight, but in this one if you lose the gunfight it's because your aim wasn't as good as the other player and they outplayed or outgunned you. So personally I really like this game mode just because of how balanced it is and how skill focused it is. It doesn't rely on luck of finding an epic scar like it would in a normal game mode, because if you do find an epic scar you're pretty much guaranteed to get at least top 10, but in this game mode where everybody picks up an epic scar within about the first 3 loot locations, everybody is on the same playing field and it's down to just your pure skill. Even though we are just limited to epic weapons in this game mode, we still don't have enough slots to be able to carry any weapon, and sometimes it's not even best to carry all of them. So the best loadout that I think you should be using is that in your first 2 slots you want to have a scar in each one. This is really important because you want to have 2 scars so you can use second one as a backup when you do inevitably run out of rounds, because if you are playing as a solo player against squads of 4, you will have to take on a lot of players at one time. So you are going to need more rounds than just a 30 in your first magazine, and spending time reloading, even if you have built yourself a base or some sort of defences, you are going to be vulnerable whilst you are reloading. And as the epic scar is the only full auto weapon in this game mode, and that it suits pretty much every scenario, you are going to be using it the most. This does mean you're going to need loads of ammo for it, so make sure you're picking up all the ammo you can find. In the second slot I would say you should be taking a deagle. As we don't have any shotguns or submachine guns in this game mode, you do want a gun which can work pretty well at close range. You can always use your scar, that sometimes works alright, but I found that the deagle, as it is a 2-shot kill normally, and it also works great as an improvised sniper rifle, as I'll get onto in a few minutes. You can use it at further ranges to get those high damage shots on players. In your fourth slot I'd suggest that you take a special weapon. For the specials I'm counting them as a sniper rifle, a launcher or an RPG. As I was saying before, the sniper rifles aren't as common as you would find in the normal game mode, as these 3 types of weapons are more rare. This might seem a bit weird because all the weapons are epic, but they haven't got them dropping all at the same rate, as these 3 do drop a lot less than you would find a scar, silenced pistol or a deagle. I would definitely be prioritising an explosive in this slot because it is really useful, because people do build a lot in this game mode because not everybody is using epic weapons and need to defend themselves. So by being able to destroy those defences and expose the players behind it, it's really useful to get those kills. And in the final slot you're of course going to want to be taking some meds or shields. What you have in this slot is definitely dependent on what stage of the game you're in, what your health and shield is like at the time, and ultimately what you think would be the most beneficial to you in the future. What I'd really recommend is that you don't value chug jugs as much as you would in normal game mode, just because chug jugs are epic so they do drop a lot more often. You actually end up finding more chug jugs in my opinion than you do bandages, so if you are just missing a little bit of health or a little bit of shield, I would recommend taking that chug jug to get yourself up to 100, because you will find another chug jug really soon or you'll kill a player that's carrying one. So make sure that you're always at 100, just because it's really worth it when these players have such high damaging weapons. But that is everything that I have to say about the brand new limited time game mode in Fortnite Battle Royale, and also my best loadout for it. If you are a current subscriber from Call of Duty, I know this video has been a bit different as I have just been a Call of Duty channel for about the last 2 years, but honestly Call of Duty World War II is getting a little bit boring to me, and I find myself playing a lot more Fortnite now, and I do want to start making some videos in it. If you're new here, then make sure you are subscribing to see those brand new videos, as I do plan on sticking to the same type of videos that I was making in Call of Duty, which were tips and tutorials to help you out to make you a better player and to win more games. But thanks for watching. If you did enjoy it, please make sure you leave it a like and subscribe to see more videos in the future. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.